Hi guys, it's Monique, and I decided that today I'm going to do a what I ate in a day following the Weight Watchers freestyle plan. 2 weeks ago, you're going to hear my little guy in the background. 2 weeks ago, I hit goal, and so now I am maintaining for the next for the next 6 weeks so I can achieve lifetime. So I just thought I would take you along. Do you want to come say hi to the camera? Say hi. Jeez.
Mario.
Okay, go play. So I just thought I would show you what I'm going to eat. I am also doing intermittent fasting, which means I stop eating at 8:30 at night and then I start eating again at 10:30. So we're at about 20 after 10. So this is kind of when I prepare my breakfast and show you guys what I'm having. Okay, so for breakfast, I am going to have just some, you know what, I'm going to adjust this camera. It's nothing fancy at all. I just don't want to throw my food on the floor. So I am going to have I'm going to have 3 eggs. I cut up an apple. It was actually a really big apple, but my son stole some of it. And I'm going to have one of these Kodiak chocolate chip donuts that my mom made. So that is my breakfast. It is 1 point because the Kodiak donut is 1 point and the rest is 0 points. So I will see you either at snack or lunch. Okay, so I finished my breakfast and I didn't eat that much yesterday. I had leftover points. I wasn't really that hungry yesterday, but today I am like starving, and so that just wasn't quite enough for me. So I am going to have one of these Built Bars. Get it to focus. This is the, which flavor is it? This is the double chocolate mousse. So these are delicious. They're 3 points. They're a little on the pricier side. However, they're a little bit bigger than a chocolate bar, and I feel like I'm having like a Mars bar, like a dark chocolate Mars bar or something. So it's a nice treat. So I'm gonna add, and they're very, very, very filling. So I'm gonna have this to hold me off until lunch. Okay guys, so it is lunchtime. I run a home daycare and I fed my little guys lunch. One of them got picked up early. He's gone on holidays. The other one's having a nap downstairs, and I made some chicken for Zachary and I. He already ate his chicken, and I'm going to kind of put together kind of like a Tex-Mex kind of chicken salad. But I thought I would show you that and let you see what it looks like. So I'm going to start off by putting some spinach. Usually I buy this, and like I went through a phase where I was eating lots of spinach, and lately I've been buying bags of spinach so they can come to my house and die. So I really wanted to make sure that I was actually going to use it. I was on a kick with the Skinny Girl poppy seed dressing, but right now I'm kind of on a salsa, like homemade pico de gallo kind of kick. So I'm going to put a little more. You can't have too much spinach, so the spinach of course is 0 points. And then I'm going to grab a knife. I don't want that yucky part of the chicken. And I'm just going to, you can either cut it up or shred it. I'm just going to take a chicken breast, and that is 0 points as well. Cut that up. Put that on top. And then I really like black beans and corn, so I made this the other day. Of course, when you buy beans in a can, you have to make the whole can. So I just made them ahead, so I'll just use half a cup of that. And then I made this pico de gallo, and it is a mixture of cut up, I cubed tomatoes, onions, cilantro, jalapenos, and squeeze some lemons in there. So that is also 0 points. So this is a 0 point lunch, and I love this stuff, so I am going to be very generous on how much I put. We're going to put another scoop. Not a full scoop, but I want some of the juices in there. I'll grab a fork. Let me show you. I just mix it up, and it is kind of like a Tex-Mex chicken and spinach salad. So this is very filling, and it is so tasty. I really like cilantro and the onions and the tomatoes. So that is my 0 point lunch. So my mom just showed up, and she made these little cookies, and she makes, like, she's like the best baker. And so she bakes these oatmeal cookies that are absolutely delicious, but they are not Weight Watchers friendly. So she took her recipe and did some alterations and made these chocolate chip cookies, and they are only 1 point each. I've already had one when she was here to try it out, but they are just delicious. So that I'm going to have another one of these as a snack, so that's 2 points. And I'm also, as a snack, going to have a serving of this Cool Way ice cream. And I'm actually not sure how many points this flavor is. Hi, Z. It's a new flavor. It's the Mocha Brownie Fudge. Now, Cool Way, I like them better than Halo Top by far. It's a Canadian company, so I don't know if you can get these in the States. They're not as good as the Breyers Delight. Those are fantastic, but I think those are $7 to $8 for a container this big. This was $4.98. It's still pricey, but it's not the same as the Breyers Delight. Let's see how many points this is. So for one serving, this is 4 points. If you ate the whole thing, if you're having a bad day, you eat the whole thing, it's 16 points. So it's less points than the others. So I am going to have a 4 point snack, and I'm also going to have another one of these 1 point cookies. So in total, that's 6 points for this yummy snack. Okay, so for supper, what I'm doing is I'm going to make some lemon pepper shake and bake chicken strips. And I like to use the extra crispy. It's a little bit more in points, but I find the chicken doesn't get soggy. It's nice. My husband prefers the extra crispy too. And then I just shake in generously. When I put the shake and bake in the bag, I generously put in some lemon pepper. So just to kind of give you an idea of how I mix it. And the lemon pepper doesn't add any points. So I just shake and bake in the bag, and then I take this stuff and I generously season the shake and bake. Then I mix it up, and then I cut my chicken into strips and put it on a pan with parchment paper, and I cook it for about 20 minutes. And I will show you what this looks like. I just take the chicken and just cut myself strips. One thing I really wanted on Weight Watchers was I'm just going to turn off this afterprint. What I really wanted was chicken fingers, and a lot of the time chicken fingers can be higher in points. So this, when I found out how little shake and bake was in points in compared to like an actual chicken strip, I was super excited. Like I said, I usually take about 3 chicken breasts and cut them up to go with dinner. Any leftovers, I like eating them cold out of the fridge too if there's leftovers. And so a serving will be about 1 to 2 points. It depends on how much shake and bake actually sticks to the chicken. And the shake and bake. Usually, if I'm really, really wanting it to stick and be completely coated in a thicker coating, I will dip it in eggs first. But if I'm looking for a lighter coating, I just shake and bake it as is. And apparently my cats are knocking things over by the window. And I usually have in the active fry, we have some French fries cooking, just some McCain's French fries, and it is super tasty. And then I cut up some cucumbers to go on the side. My son's making some noise in the living room. So it will add up to be, depending on how many fries, I usually have like 100, 115 grams of French fries. And that usually will cost me about 5 points. 5 or 6 points, actually. I think we're going to cook up the spicy ones today. Right now I have the extra crispy in there for my son, because I bought the spicy ones thinking that it would be a nice change. And my son likes spicy, but he's gluten-free. And the crinkled ones have a rice flour, and the... What are you making so much noise over there? And the spicy have a wheat flour, so we cannot use the wheat flour for him. So I'll make 2 batches today so I can get rid of them. But that is what they look like. And I'm actually, there is a lot left of the bag. I probably only used half the bag. So this is probably, Sakari, stop it. These are probably about 5 points for the whole pan. So, 1 or 2 points per serving. Okay, so at the end, this is my supper. My chicken strips came out perfect. I think I said earlier 20 minutes. It's probably closer to 25, 30 minutes to cook them. And I'm just having some cucumbers on the side. So this is about 6 points worth of fries. I'm going to mark it as 2 points worth of chicken for the shake and bake and 0 points of cucumber. I'm also going to use this sugar-free G. Hughes original ketchup. And if you're Canadian watching my show, like I'm a TV show. If you are Canadian watching my channel, this can be a little tricky to find and apparently really expensive. There's a local butcher here in Winnipeg that sells it, and I think they're asking over $7 for it, but I buy it at Target or Walmart in the States, and it's about $2.99 a bottle, and I really like it. So that is what I'm going to use on my supper. Okay, so I finished up dinner, and now for dessert, my mom made me these 1 point, they're like a Kodiak banana chocolate chip muffin. I swear to gosh, she is like a miracle worker when it comes to baking. Like, look at the size of this muffin. I'm going to put it in my hand. It is an amazing size muffin for 1 point. So I am going to have 2 of them for dessert. And so that is probably going to be all for this vlog. You can see that like there's an arrangement of different types of foods I can have. Chicken is a staple in our house, but it's not always what we have. 1 second. Get out of there. My cat's being bad. As you can see in this video, my cats are bad. In case you're curious, this is the culprit. One of them. She's a rat. She gets into lots of trouble. Anyhow, so I'm going to go enjoy my Kodiak muffins that my mom whipped up for me. And I hope to see you next time. And I hope you found this video helpful. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.